Okay, I think this is going to go live in a few seconds. Let's see if it comes on. I always have to check it these days because I don't know. All right, fantastic. It's Saturday. All right, so I got almost nothing done today, and I don't feel bad about it. I don't know why. Got up at noon, did a few things. Haven't done much. I don't know why. Right now I'm not seeing any video in response to, oh, there it is. Is this gonna work now? Oh, there it is. Fantastic. So I've gone over this idea that doing what I want to do right now is boring. Oh, there's another thing I realized here is that it's better if I mix it to match what I'm hearing in headphones. Because what I was doing is I was having a nice sort of background sound, but then on the audio mixture portion of this, what can I do this thing? Because I can't see it, but I'll trust that it's there. So the audio mixture part of this, I had this down. And so that will make the background for the recording go down. And yeah, so what I want to do now is really, so this is not, the screen capture needs to come up. And also, there's this ongoing issue that I keep running into, is that it's just not enough pixels. Oh, well, I might be too many pixels. So where's my screen cap? Here it is. What I really need to do is just go like that. It's okay. And I got another one, apparently. There's like a bunch of things I should probably... Okay, so there. So there's like all these extra things that I just turned off, I guess. Let's see. So I want that, and then I can have me on top. Right, but screen capture I want to be above, actually. And I'm okay with that just being a little bit... Actually, here, I'll put that below. And then I'll keep the media source here, and that's fine. Just keep it lower. Bring this in now. Okay. So, I said I was going to look at this book before, which is the car taste thing, and try to, so a few things, I guess, since the last time I was on here yesterday would be, well, one of the things is that I talked about on the short video about trying to get the entire playlist. I tried that for of all these loops. I tried that for a bit and I was like, no, this is looking like it's going to be very large. So I abandoned all hope there. I did do that data move. That succeeded. So now I have that symlink right here. It would be nice if I could have like a little line. Oh, I did that at one point. So like really early on, when I was doing this through like FFmpeg, I had these lines on the screen that would describe exactly where these cutoffs were. You can go back, it's about 4 years ago I did that. That's before I did OBS. And I basically used manual filter patterns to do it. And then I realized, well, wait a second. This takes a lot of technical knowledge, and all these sort of streamers that are basically teenagers are doing it. They must have some kind of cool tool that I don't know about. So that's why I looked at it. I said, oh, it's just OBS thing. So yeah, I don't do it manually anymore. That was crazy. So I moved it all over. As you can see, 7.5 out of 9. Taken up, which is fine. Then I have this one. Again, this only makes sense if I'm actually going to be using this data. I mean, what's kind of nice is that, you know, this would be like the third or fourth time I've done this. And I've sort of like reshaped my arrays every time. So this one I now will have 97 dedicated to the cause of terabytes. Alright, so what I really want to do is this. And it's this guy who seems to be like really, I don't know, I talked about him before and some other ones. And so I've moved this code base over here. That was part of the creating of the pools. So I don't really need to have them over. I could put them on the same drive if I want to. I think this is not that big. Let me see how big this is. You know, there's like people on here that are certainly making progress, and then there's people that I guess just sort of checked in and checked out, and then there's a few, maybe there's a small minority of people like me who are just really trying to do something, but just for whatever reason just can't get the fucking thing. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong. It's not AI. I want. Yes, this is AI stuff, which is completely different than what I want. I want the scroll stuff, which is this. It's like 41 gigs. Looks seems a little small actually for all of this data. I was expecting it to be like 110 or something. So yeah, I got these books to still go through, the ones that I put over there. Oh, it's even smaller. I must have made it really small then. Whatever. This guy is still working hard on this thing. And he invited me to work on it, but I haven't done shit for him. So, and he's just moving ahead. And it's not working, so because of this. So really what I need to do is there's a source in... Is there a... Yeah, that's fine. No. There's conda. You could do conda, activate, mount volatile. No, it's this. I need to do it twice because whatever. Then you can try it again. Python, yeah. See what happens. No Qt platform can be initialized. So this is... Yeah, I saw this before, and I don't want to reach out to him because it's like this is one of those other things. It's like, you know, if I'm trying to help, I should be able to get these types of things fixed. Problem is that if I use something like Google, oh, our video went away. That's fine. If I use something like Google's, is that it's just not very good anymore. Google kind of sucks. So, and then there's Kagi, which I guess I can. Hold on, let me try Kagi. I have not paid for Kagi, but I do have a finite number of searches still. Kagi generally is not trash. That's what Google used to be. Right, I saw this before, but that didn't really help me. Because I could do that and then do the Python 3. I'm actually not going to get any more. Is that? No, it's not really. It's not much more, right? It could be that... Oh, I don't need LDD. I don't need those things. Don't need any of those things. Don't need those. Don't need those. These are all trash. I was talking a few days ago about how I think that Google in general has made we talk about how AI will de-skill programmers or whatever. I think that it's incorrect attribution. I think that these are actually tools whereby programmers de-skill themselves. Pretty deep. It basically means that people, say, oh, look at these things right here. Now I don't have to have the same kind of cognitive whatever I had beforehand. I can just use these new tools and don't have to try hard. I don't know. I wonder if I'm ever going to spring for the background media pipe. That's a weird one. What happens is that I constantly ruin the scene thing here, and then I have to restart it, and then all my settings get blown away. Okay, so let's just not use any search tools whatsoever. And one of the comments I said is that before I had the internet at my fingertips and reliable diagnostical solutions on search engines, I think that I actually was a better engineer and did things, and so if I was not going to do that, then what I want to do is, I guess it would be like some kind of QT. I want to see, so the first thing I'd have to do, if I'm not going to use any kind of search engine whatsoever, is look to see if QT's on there. And clearly it is, but the question that I'd have to have is what version of QT are we using? So I have to look into here, PyQt5. Then I have to do something like L. There, PyQt5 DevTools. So what I want to find is app search PyQt5. Say, oh no. So there is a dev here that arguably I don't have, but I did is under Conda. It was a cargo, which is a Go thing. So you could say that it might already be on there, but I'll do it anyway. So let's just do that. Let's see what else there could possibly be on here that might not. There was another, so look at this. There's all of these bindings and things like that. That could be part of it. So let's just try to run this one more time. It's probably not going to work. But instead it's going to give, I see this QPA plugin. So if I do this, then I should have a history share. So then I can just do this and say, okay, well, I don't know what QPA is. QPage, I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'd have to look at this. Okay, I know what XCB, I've seen XCB many times. XCup buffer. That's what I saw. Yeah, of course. Right, it's a clipboard. I should have known that. It's one of the things that I constantly have to deal with. Could it be a window manager issue? Let's try this. Let's try the PQ Notion and Sleep 4, and let's try Metacity. Is that on there? Okay. I don't need that anymore. So now, let's try this again. No. Sleep, let's try 2. Notion. Background. So, what else could be wrong with this thing? I could try S-trays, but that's, generally speaking, not going to be helpful for this type of stuff. It's going to be very confusing and not really help me. It doesn't tell me exactly. I wonder where that's coming from, though. Alright, I would assume those things don't exist. Can I create these log files and I want to put stuff on them? So, I would say I wonder if I can find this. So, the next thing I'm going to do is so I've got my env here. And then I could do this. Essentially, what I want to do is I think that string is going to be in there somewhere. Yes, it is. In libqt5.gui. So there's a few things that... Alright, so then I could either look up libqt5.gui source code here, or I could do... here. Package over. How serious am I going to be? So I can do... Here it is. I can do... Oh, is this not installed? Qt5 GUI. Apt show. This one. And this is a GUI module. I don't think it's installed. Sudo apt install. Yeah, I would assume so. So I can do apt get source, I think it is. There it is. Still no web searching. Go down here, Qt base open source. Then that same grep that I could... No, it's down here. Oh, there it is. Much easier. So it's one of these two. So back in the day, the next thing that I would do would be I'd recompile the damn thing. And then go through it. available plug. Cool. That's it. So there's a way to list available plugins when you load the Qt. So the next thing I'd have to do is say, for the Qt, how do I list available plugins? I would assume that there are a number of administrative tools underneath Qt that would allow me to do this. So I do like dpkgl, grep Qt, and there's like probably like a Qt5 dev tools. Here it is. So then I could do dpkgl this, and oh gosh, what do these things do? Man UIC. No, I could. Oh, look, I could try this. So we've got some things over here. A number of tools. We have Assistant Designer, Linguist, Release Update Pixel Tool, Trace Gen, Qt Diag. What does that one do? Qt Diag. What did I say about textures? Style hints. GL extensions. Again, we're trying to look for the XCB clipboard here. So QML is like their markup language. Qt plugin info, there it is. Print. XCB. No, how do you do this? Can I list them? Plugin of which to read the metadata. No, I don't think that's how it works. Alright. Or maybe there's a plugins. Would you suspect that there's a plugins directory? So if I do apt file search Qt5, then grep for plugin. Ooh, see, it does exist. There is so generally speaking, it goes into here. Here we are. XCB glint integrations. So there's GL integration. So what we're doing here is over here we've got cannot find Qt plugin XCB. So what I want to do now is I want to do an apt file search for Qt5 plugins. I think that will work, right? Yeah, well. XCB, and we have, oh, it's all in this XCB GL integrations directory. So there's another thing I've got this little iNotify tool that basically tells me when these things get open. So essentially what it's going to do is it's going to, so if I do this and with the Python 3, I'll see if it's reading that directory. Oh gosh. And it is not reading that directory. So, I mean, basically, so let me just make sure. So if I stat that, I should get it. Ooh, I'm not. Really? Does this thing not work for directory? Oh, there it is. Yeah, but stat isn't open. Like reader isn't doing anything. So it's enoent. So let's just try the strace here. And we're going to do grep XCB. Let's just do that one. That's all I care about. So one of them is there. Right here. And I should be able to stat that just fine, no problem. And that should have no issues, right? Yeah, of course not. Well, I'm also curious about what the next thing is right here. So let's just try to find that. So it says, could not find it in to platform plugin path. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe this platform plugin path has to be defined. So let's see where that thing comes from. So let's just try that. R. And it's probably getting it from some kind of environment variable somewhere. I mean, potentially. Oh, come on. Why doesn't that work? Right, but it is empty. Add a library path. Qcore. I bet you it does, but I just... I bet you... Well... So, I guess there's a... Oh, here. Q string, qt... I bet you it's this one here. I bet you if I do this. Without this. If I do this, equals... blah, blah. Look at that! Huge. Way different. Blah, blah. There it is. There it is. So, what I want to do now is, we found out beforehand that it was probably over here. Let's try that. Ooh. Ooh, stuff. Let me ask him. Where is he at? He is over here. No, I think it's up here. Hey, have you, tried your new Cartase in Linux yet? I'm running into a number of issues. I'm more than happy to fix them myself and get back to you if you on what I needed to do. If you haven't done this yet. Okay, well. So that's kind of load a library. A lot of things are going here. Well, that's because I have that debug thing on there. So I did that, remember I did that export of the Qt debug plugins? So if I set that empty and do that, then we're going to get an invalid. Okay. Well, that's crazy. Cache size 8 false. Realloc invalid pointer. Wow. Oh, core dump. Fantastic. GDB core. Oh, come on. Okay. GDB Python core dump. How do you do that? Oh my god. It's worthless. I typed that in Google for some reason. I don't know why I did that. So what I need to do here is do GDB Python 3 core. There it is. PT. Again, I actually know the answer. I'm delegating my abilities to Google, and it's not a good idea, because I am competent enough to do this. All that it does is descale myself. So, yeah, of course. pthread kill, yeah. QList data realloc grow. So that's at I did a system reinstall between, I shouldn't say it, I did a couple upgrades in between when I created that conda environment and now. So maybe there is, I need to undo that. Essentially do this, there's this conda here. And instead of doing that, I want to say, my env new. Of course not. How do you do that? No. So there's this other man page thing. Not the TLDR. I did it in a curl command a few days ago. Was it the TLDR.sh? No, it wasn't. It was a sheet. That's it. Conda. Oh, there you have it. So conda env list. Then I can do conda. Oh, it doesn't even have this one here. To export and activate an environment. No, I just want to create a new one. Oh, conda deactivate. Do it twice. And then if I do this, do I have it? No, I do not. I have create. So I can just do conda create. My env new. Oh, name. Cool. Let's see if this will work. Please update conda. Alright, sure. So I can do that. And then I can do that with a single path, looks like. Oh, you can't even see everything I'm doing. But this has been going swimmingly. No, just ignore. So here, does that download everything? Maybe. Python. Oh, come on. PyQt. Okay, so but the same thing again. Now what I needed to do was not that Cora. I'll generate it again if I need to. I've got a conda. It's looking for the PyQt. So there's PyQt here somewhere. Let's say. Right. PyQ. Was that it? Was that grep I? It was. Grep IQT5. Well, he might have this wiki. People do wikis. Was that me that filed that? Yeah, James Darby. Alright. Huh. I'll put it in here. I think no, he's got these videos, and the videos I think make it obvious that he's using like some Windows. So no, not that one. There's this. Is this the mail? And here.
Vertical lines.
No.
Cross.
Oh yeah. So if you look at his the window decoration right here. I think that's Windows 10.
Ambiguous, but I think this is the right thing to do.
I believe that's Windows 10.
High, so I'm gonna...
Even here, I think that's Windows 10. Yeah. So he's using Windows, and he's probably using some kind of Linux subsystem for Windows, or Windows subsystem for Linux, or however they phrase it. Let's look at the time. Yeah, so there's something having to do with the cross-platforming. But, and you shouldn't care too much about me. Because I am not important. Let's see. Isn't there Anacondas? That was it. Then it's this. So I can just do this. I remember going over it before and having the same issue. Oh, activate. No, that's not what I want. I want the new one. Oh, give me a break. I just created one, right? So, I mean, a nice thing is that I'm pretty sure it was. But did I do it inside of here, maybe? No, where did I do it? Find name my env. No, env new. What? Fuck off. Did I just do? I'm going crazy. My env new right there. I'm inside of it right now. Does it not actually put it there? Alright, whatever. Let's just try it this way. Okay. Maybe I need to do this first. And then I'll put it into the actual place. I don't know how it works. I gotta tell you, I don't know. So, let's try to do another video. Oh, look at this. Views 0. That's how I like it. Let's do... VJ loops. Should find another one. This is a fun one. I'm gonna leave in about 2 minutes, I think. Oh, and now it's 8:30. I was gonna go to Trader Joe's or oh gosh, or no. Or Aldi, if you guys don't have Trader Joe's. What about... Okay, it's June 1st as I'm recording this thing. You could have Pride Month themed. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Although it'll get old fast. Some of these things, they look really cool for like 2 seconds. Then you realize, I can't. It's just too much. This will be fine. So, I made this interesting realization today. And essentially, that, I mean, this was kind of obvious. But the corporations that change their logos into the rainbow ones for June are ones that are like otherwise just completely criminal. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Let's try 136. 298? 298 sounds good. So like actual gay-oriented organizations like Lambda Legal or Out Magazine or Log Cabin Republicans, like they don't change their logos for June. But you know who does? Are companies like Wells Fargo and Citibank and BP. You know, some of the most evil bastards on the planet. I'm sure Purdue Pharmaceutical, if they were still around, would have done it. I don't know, if months, and Dow Chemical. You know, companies with records of like creating gas chamber chemicals and things like that. They're trying to launder the reputation through just superficial updating of their logo and say, oh yes, we support people that identify as gay. And like the reality is that you can be a bastard and still like be gay. Just like, you know, there was this, I forget what it was, but it was something like oh yeah, like over 50% of military contractor of like the top military like Lockheed Martin and stuff, they're like, oh look, over 50% of them have female CEOs. And then you're like, oh great, I'm so glad that Rocketdyne or you know, or any of these things that make killing machines, I'm so great that they have female CEOs. Let me see, it was military contractors with female CEOs. It was kind of funny. And you were like, oh great. Yeah, Marilyn Harrison, Lockheed Martin. Look at that. How nice. General Dynamics, Northrop Grumman. Oh, then Boeing's Defense. Oh look. I guess we've won. Now that all of our tanks and bombs are run by companies that have female CEOs. Girl power. Jesus Christ. Here's 4 of the 5 to be led by a woman. Oh, fantastic. Again, that doesn't fucking matter. Like, if you're still, like, if you're a bastard, you're a bastard. I don't care if there's a woman in charge. Like, seriously, give me a break. Like, you're still killing people. Let's try, can I do multiple? It would be like, I don't know. like you'd be talking about, you know, the African warlord Boutros Ghali, and you're like, do you know he identified as a bisexual? Fucking, what did he kill, like 50 million people? Like, give me a break. What am I supposed to do? Wave a flag? But to some people, it's all you need. Yeah. So I'm going to try this once again from scratch. All right, so I really got to get going. This place closes at 9. This Okay. Can I just do this? I can. Okay, so this is supposedly working, or supposedly installed. Oh, there it is. Huh. Alright, I'll just report that. Bug report, so all I needed to do was a conda reinstall. Conda packages reinstall. Things went okay. There. Now I can actually see if I can figure this thing out. Oh my gosh. So cool. Now I have it up and running. Now I have no excuses. Except I need to get going. So yeah. Alright. I can't continue this if I go though.